In 2006, commercial quantities of oil were confirmed to exist in the Lake Albert Basin in Uganda. The oil companies in Uganda,
Total Energies
and CNOOC, completed the exploration phase and are now headed into development. The Tilenga project is operated by
Total Energies
and the Kingfisher operated by CNOOC. Once produced, part of the crude oil will be refined in Uganda to supply the local market, and part will be exported to the international market. The export to the international market will be through an export crude oil pipeline, the East African Crude Oil Pipeline. The EACOP is a 1,443-kilometer crude oil export pipeline that will transport Uganda's crude oil from Kabale Hoima in Uganda to Tanga Port in Tanzania. The pipeline route was selected by the government of Uganda as the least costly and most robust. Due to the viscous and waxy nature of Uganda's crude oil, the pipeline will be heat traced to maintain the temperature of the oil at 50 degrees, making the EACOP the longest electrically heat traced pipeline in the world. The pipeline will be buried to minimize impact on the environment, with some facilities above ground designed to ensure minimal environmental and social impact. The project will be compliant with the Ugandan and Tanzanian national legislations and international best practices. In Uganda, the EACOP originates at the future Kabale Industrial Park in Hoima District and comprises the following components: 296 kilometers of insulated electrical heat-traced buried 24-inch pipeline. The above-ground installations shall include 2 pumping stations, intermediate block valves, electric heat trace substations. Other facilities required to support the construction of the pipeline will be built, such as 4 main camps for the construction teams, pipe storage yards, access roads, and borrow pits. These will be restored or handed over for other uses as appropriate at the end of the construction phase. The EACOP in Tanzania covers 1,147 kilometers and comprises 4 pumping stations, 2 pressure reduction stations, intermediate block valves, electric heat trace substations, and 12 main camps and pipe yards. The crude oil transported by the pipeline will be stored in the marine storage terminal before being shipped and sold to other countries. Vessels will be loaded with the crude oil out of a dedicated facility on a 2-kilometer-long jetty that goes into the open seas. Land will be required to construct and operate the EACOP and related facilities, including construction camps, pipeline route, pumping stations, block valves, and access roads. Project land in Uganda will be permanently acquired in the names of Government of Uganda through Uganda Land Commission and leased to EACOP for construction and operation of the pipeline. The land acquisition process is being undertaken according to national regulatory requirements and international best practice. In-kind and cash compensation will be provided to affected households, including special safeguards for vulnerable groups. Several resettlement action planning surveys and stakeholder engagements have been carried before actual acquisition of land on behalf of government. The EACOP project is committed to ensuring that all landowners and users living along the pipeline corridor will be treated with respect and compensated fairly. The project will also put in place programs intended to replace or restore the quality of life and maintain or improve economic security for project-affected people and communities. The EACOP will provide business opportunities for the different sectors of the economy involved in the pipeline design, construction, and operation and decommissioning. This will create a trickle-down economic effect, spurring the development of national content. It is expected that casual workers who will be involved in the construction phase of the project will be sourced locally from each district, promoting the development of local capacity to develop other industrial projects in the region. The project will also contribute towards the enhancement of the central corridor between Uganda and Tanzania through the development of new infrastructure, logistics, technology transfer, and the improvement of the livelihoods of East Africans. The pipeline will be constructed and operated through a pipeline company with shareholding from the Uganda National Oil Company, the Tanzania Petroleum Development Corporation,
Total Energies,
and CNOOC